These active boys have a bedroom with too many toys.
Who's more attached to the toys in the family?
Mom.
The boys.
But with a little muscle power and the help of our expert organizer, they'll get a bedroom they love.
Let's get to it.
All right.
Welcome to Mission Organization. I'm Gail O'Neill. I'm standing in the largest room of Rob and Shelly Miller's home in Minneapolis. This space serves as a photo archive, a filing center, a play area for their 3 sons, and bedroom for their 2 sons, Zach and Noah. Problem is, the clutter is growing as fast as the boys, and the Millers are ready for a change.
Minneapolis is fun and vibrant and growing by leaps and bounds. The same can be said for Rob and Shelly Miller's 3 sons. Zach, age 6, Noah, age 5, and Nicholas, who's 2. But unfortunately, this real estate agent and this postman have something else that's growing rapidly. And that's the clutter in the bedroom of their 2 oldest boys. At 16 by 20, the room could be a little boy's dream room. But instead, it's a room with no closet, an abundance of family photos, and a couch doubling as a filing cabinet, and tons of toys.
Here's the boys' room.
Wow, it's a big room, but for some reason I feel a little closed in. How do you feel when you come into the room?
I feel like it's a pig pen.
All right, I noticed there are quite a few clothes here, not as many as I would expect, but there's no closet in this room.
This is supposed to be a family room, but it's big enough for the boys to be able to play and sleep in here, and so we thought it would be better used for them.
So in the year that they have been in this room, have they gotten a lot more toys, or has the number stayed about the same?
No, it's a lot more.
Yeah, Rob, you look like you were going in 2 different directions. Rob, I want to hear what you have to say. Have the boys gotten more toys in the last year?
Oh, definitely.
Who's more attached to the toys in the family? Mommy, Daddy, or the boys?
Mom.
The boys.
But it's not only toys creating the clutter in this room. It's also all of the family's files and photos.
First of all, what kind of a filing cabinet is a couch?
The couch was in here from the family room, and I would just start stacking things on here.
All right, so we have toys. I see some pictures framed back there, more pictures over here, more loose photographs over here.
Shelly is a sentimental woman, yet she keeps her pictures in piles instead of on the walls.
If you thought of the dream room for your little boys, what would that room look like to you, Shelly?
My paperwork not in piles, in some type of file system, a place to store the kids' toys.
I see a bookshelf, which is great, but who's in charge of bedtime stories and how do they get to the books?
I send one of the boys to go get it because then they can climb through it and they're able to get there. That way I don't have to trip and fall.
I have a secret for you guys. You know what your parents told me? Your mom says she thinks you have just enough toys, and your dad says you have too many toys. Who do you think is right?
Dad.
You think Dad? You think you have too many toys? I'm gonna bring somebody over who can help your mom and dad organize this room. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom and Dad's help is on the way in the form of expert organizer Jennifer Pacifico.
We don't know where to get started.
You don't know where to get started. Okay, why don't we pick an area to start with? Let's start with the clothes.
All right.
Okay?
Jennifer sets up a donate box for clothes the boys no longer wear, and another box for hand-me-downs for little Nicholas. As for the clothes that'll come back in the room, Jennifer has Shelly make a separate pile for each boy, so she can track how much she's going to keep for each.
I definitely think Rob and I would choose to keep different things. I get attached to things even more so than the kids do. Do you think Nicholas will wear this?
Why are you asking me? Donate. See, it's easy.
All right.
Just look and donate. Donate.
I know, but this was something
Donate.
for my parents.
Yeah, donate.
Okay,
Perfect.
but-
Donate. I think clothes and toys are all going to be a problem with her because she is attached to things. Whereas I look at it, it's just a shirt. Get rid of it. What about this?
I want to keep it. It was Zachary's first sports camp shirt.
See, there you go. Why are we keeping it? I understand it's his first, but he's going to have how many different camps? And so what are you going to do with it?
Keep it for Nicholas to wear.
Why does Nicholas have to wear something that wasn't his?
Well, maybe that has some sentimental value for you.
Yeah.
I can see that. Do you know if he's going to wear it for sure You can have some other things of sentimental value like pictures and things that can really, really be out displayed, not necessarily in a box. I think Shelly was pretty attached to all the clothing items that her kids wore when they were little. And we have to decide to let go of some. We can keep some other ones, but we work through it.
According to Jennifer, it's important to remember that getting rid of things like old clothes makes new room for memories, and when they're done, they move on to toys.
We're gonna separate them by donate, keep, and throw away, all right?
Okay.
Rob gets all the toys together while the ladies start sorting.
Hopefully we'll get on a roll of getting rid of and not keeping as much as we get rid of. This can donate and those can keep.
The boys clearly have a lot, and Jennifer has a tip for how to manage the toys the Millers plan to keep.
When there is a birthday or a Christmas presents coming, it's also good to tell them that they need to make room for the new toys that are coming. That's a good way to have them donate the toys and get rid of the things that they don't play with anymore.
Shelly is really coming along. But fortunately, no one believes in all work and no play.
Ouch! Okay, you're having way too much fun with the toys.
So the last of the toys are sorted, and they, along with all the books, which are staying, are taken out. Then, Jennifer gives Rob a break and spends some one-on-one time with Shelly and her filing couch.
Now we need to put like things with like things. Files with files. We need to put all the pictures together in one place.
Okay.
And then the kid stuff separated from everything else. All right? Okay, let's hit that.
For me, the biggest challenge will be sorting through all of my paperwork because I think I keep too many things that don't need to be kept. I see the couch.
I want to see it too. What color is it? Oh, it's beige. That's awesome.
It was great discovering the couch because that was my favorite piece of furniture before.
But there's not much time to celebrate. The couch may be clear, but the serious business of sorting the files is just beginning.
We are going to do 3 categories: short term, long term, and shredding.
Okay.
Short term, we're going to use for the things that you need access to frequently. Long term, things that you need to access but not as frequently. And then the shred pile is going to be just trash about things that have personal information.
The sorting process is much more time consuming than I thought it would be, and a lot more work than I thought. I think that I keep too much stuff.
Once the files are done, Jennifer has Shelly move on to the photos.
I started 3 categories for you: keep, share, and discard. We're gonna keep the pictures that are gonna go actually in your photo box. If we have doubles, we're gonna put it in the share pile. And any picture that you don't want that's blurred and is not good quality, we're gonna put it in the discard pile.
With photos now finished, the move is now on to clear everything else, even the fish, which Rob loves, but
I'm not touching the fish.
Me neither.
Rob will have to take care of it.
coming up, Jennifer has big plans for the room.
Wouldn't this spot right here be a really good spot for my fish?
I don't think so.
And the boys help put the plan into action when Mission Organization returns.
This program brought to you by Pods, a smarter way to move and store.
For a smarter way to move, we designed the Pods container. We deliver it, you pack it in your own time, then we move it. Or store it in our warehouse till you're ready. Safe, easy Pods for moving and storing.
Ambo's chicken noodle possibilities. Slurp it fast, slurp it slow. Good, it's fun, you know. Why have the same old mac and cheese? A wholesome slurp is sure to please. Possibilities.
She likes to shop at a store where she'll find the very best. He likes to shop where they really know what they're talking about. So for painting and decorating, they go to Sherwin-Williams, the neighborhood store that offers the highest quality paints and easy-to-find expert advice. Now at Sherwin-Williams, save $7 a gallon on a variety of interior and exterior paints and stains for your next painting project.
Vacuum manufacturers want you to believe that dust stops here, at the filter. And it does, until the filter gets clogged. Then there's less suction to pick up dust, so it stays where you don't want it. In your house.
This new kind of grape nuts is unbelievable. Raisins, almonds, some honey. It's delicious. Whoa! Unbelievable.
Introducing Grape Nuts Trail Mix Crunch. It's a new kind of grape nuts.
Ever wondered what your neighbor paid but were too afraid to ask? Well, now you don't have to. When HGTV takes you on a coast-to-coast open house on what you get for the money. 6 homes, 6 cities, 1 price tag. From New York to LA and everywhere in between, find out what you get for the money. Tonight at 10:30 on HGTV. This weekend, there's a project with your name on it, and HGTV's Weekend Work Zone is here to help with shows like DIY to the Rescue, Fix It Up, and New Spaces. Make your weekends measure up with HGTV's Weekend Work Zone. Weekends beginning at 8 on HGTV. Brought to you by Lowe's. Let's build something together.
Welcome back to Mission Organization. Rob and Shelly Miller are well on their way to taming the files and clutter that had overtaken the room of their boys, Zach and Noah. Now that the sorting's complete, organizer Jennifer Pacifico is ready to share her plans for bringing order back to that room.
All right, guys, you ready to see what my plan is for the room? In this corner where we have all the dressers and the pieces of furniture that were not working good for the clothes, we're going to have a nice armoire so the kids can have their clothing hanging and folded and out of the way.
The Millers are really ready to invest in this room, so they're donating all of their impractical furniture and replacing it with bigger pieces for growing boys.
Next, we had your couch/filing system that definitely wasn't working.
Jennifer says a boy's room doesn't need a couch, so the sofa is going to the living room where it can't catch clutter. And in its place will be 2 bookcases, a table and chair set, and toy cubbies with bins for more toys. And as for the files and photos that used to live on the couch, they'll move to their new home in a filing system that has drawers for files and a shelf beneath for photo boxes.
And the beds that they're gonna get have trundles under.
Jennifer says the furniture in a room that has to serve many purposes must provide storage. That's why the new beds will have drawer space underneath.
Wouldn't this spot right here be a really good spot for my fish?
I don't think so.
We're not moving the fish back.
No.
And because this is the boys' room, Jennifer really wants it to look like the boys' room. So it'll be harder to clutter it with things that don't belong. And she's starting with the walls.
I have right here the color that we're going to be using. This nice, cool, light, soothing blue.
Okay.
And for the window treatments, I chose this nice denim fabric that matches wonderfully with a cool blue. Okay, guys, we have a lot of work to do. Let's get to it.
All right.
I like the idea that there's going to be a lot of space for putting toys and stuff away, so I think that's going to be great.
Big changes are ahead. So first, the furniture for both donation and relocation gets carted out.
I am really excited to see the room empty. I can't believe how big it is.
Rob is still attached to that fish, but out it goes. Now there's room to paint. This is a big room, so the Millers call in a little extra manpower, or boy power.
You like it?
Yeah. I'm a little bit apprehensive about the paint color. I think it's a little bit light, but we'll have to see once it goes on. The boys helping paint and be involved in the room in that way that it should help them want to keep it neat and try not to make marks on the walls and things because they know that it was hard work.
I think now they think they can paint, and if we're not watching them closely, they will start painting other rooms.
Once the boys paint as high as they can reach, they're sent packing. Then Shelly finishes the painting, while Jennifer and Rob get started assembling the new bookcase. And it's a race to the finish.
Rob and I are just both very competitive people. We both just want to win.
We're done.
We're done.
We finished first. No, we
No,
we did.
what?
Yes,
No.
we did finish first.
With both painting and assembling the bookcase finished, Rob heads downstairs to start on the toy cubbies, and Jennifer and Shelly start their next project.
These are really nice.
I chose to have trundles on the beds because they are good for storing toys, clothes, books, and the room doesn't have a closet.
Rob brings up the new toy cubbies. Then it's on to the toy chest for Jennifer and Shelly while Rob tackles the filing unit. And it's time for another competition.
I think Rob was cheating a little bit on the file cabinet competition because he was using power tools and Jennifer and I were not.
Since he finished first, Rob lends a hand with the toy chest. Now it's just a matter of putting things in their place. Jennifer planned a sports theme for the room, right down to the pulls on the drawers. And she even has an idea for the extras.
I'm gonna take 2 of the ones that we have left and we're gonna put them in a board so the kids can hang.
Oh, that sounds good. I think that'd be a perfect place for their robes.
My favorite thing in the room is the armoire with the sports knobs for the kids. They do need a place to hang their clothes, and now they have it. And
coming up,
still waiting.
Still trying to download this song.
Little advice from the digital guy.
Bring it on, Digital Max.
Ditch the dial-up and speed it up with Cox high-speed internet. Just like this.
Experience the internet at its beautiful best with tons of speed you can only get from Cox.
That is fast, and fast is beautiful.
It's easy when you have a friend in the digital age.
It's that busy time of year again. Christmas in July, of course. At Oak Express and Bedroom Expressions, Christmas comes but twice a year, which means for a limited time, we're offering no payments and no interest until 2008. Plus, every customer who visits one of our specialty stores will receive an extra Christmas in July discount on top of our already guaranteed lowest prices. It's all part of Oak Express and Bedroom Expressions Christmas in July event. Dash right in. Our no payments and no interest until 2008 offer ends soon.
Signs are fabulous. Check out great paint techniques right now at HGTV.com.
Welcome back to Mission Organization. I'm Gail O'Neill. Organizer Jennifer Pacifico has created a great plan for the boys' room, and the entire Miller clan has jumped right in to make it happen. Now that the painting and assembling is done, it's time to put everybody's stuff back in the room.
Rob had to go to work, but while he's away, Jennifer and Shelly start the organizing with the boys' clothes.
I want to start with the armoire because I am so excited. We didn't have an armoire before or a closet, so the kids have a place to put their clothes and their hanging is here. But first I have a surprise for you. All right, open it. What do you think?
Kids are gonna love them.
You like them?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
So Shelly gets started.
This is great. There's plenty of hanging space in here. I love it.
The hangers are split. Soccer balls and baseballs will be for Zachary's clothes, while the others will be for Noah.
I am surprised at how much hanging space there is, and there were plenty of drawers underneath to fit the rest of the clothing.
Then each boy will have his own chest of drawers. This way, Jennifer says the chances of clothes ending up in one big pile are eliminated. Once the clothes are put away, it's on to the files.
We can put the long-term files, the work files in this drawer. Then we can move on to the kids and the home files.
Okay.
Jennifer has Shelly assign a color to each category of files. Green for financial, red for health, blue for boys. And Jennifer suggests that Shelly align the filing tabs in a straight row instead of zigzagging them.
You know, it's a good idea to do in one straight line because if you pull one out, it's not gonna mess up the rest of your folders. It's easy on the eye and it's gonna be easier for you to file them away.
Okay.
And then photos. Shelly has taken her keep pile and divided them into categories.
I separated them by Zachary, Noah, Nicholas, family pictures, and then professional pictures.
Wonderful.
And Jennifer has photo boxes.
They have cards so you can separate them by categories. They are asset-free so your pictures won't get, damaged. And they have a nice space that you can use for labeling the boxes. We are gonna find a new home for your pictures now. And I thought that under your file cabinet would be a wonderful space for them.
Rob's home, so he and Shelly join forces to arrange the new easy-to-reach library. The books are arranged by height. Jennifer says it doesn't matter what the system is, as long as there is one, the boys will keep the books in order.
Right, Shelly? You done with the books?
Yep, I'm all done.
Good. I have these baskets here that go in this unit. They are really, really useful to put toys and loose things inside.
The toy sets with small, losable pieces get bagged and stashed, out of the way, but still within easy reach. Then, Shelly and Rob find new homes in the toy cubbies for the rest of the boys' things. And there's a system here too. Again, it's like with like. Cars with cars, action figures together, and building sets, leaving only finishing touches.
My goals for this room initially were to have this be a nice place for the kids to be able to sleep and play. I think that the boys will be very surprised when they first see the room at how neat it looks and how it all got pulled together.
Excuse me.
Out. What? Out.
Coming up, all of the work is rewarded.
Go see your new room.
Cool.
See the amazing transformation when Mission Organization returns.
You ever seen a Pisces mad?
Watch HGTV's new series, What's Your Sign Design, to get your cosmic house in order. Plus, find design advice for your sign at hgtv.com/sign. What's Your Sign Design? Online anytime and Saturday nights at 9 on HGTV.
Okay, again. Who rules?
Cows rule.
And why do cows rule?
Because they are the farm masters.
And do you think they're pretty?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I think cows are pretty.
Do you want to marry a cow?
Look, can I just get the ball back?
Oh, this ball?
Whoa. Okay, she's on our team.
Great cheese comes from happy cows. Happy cows come from California. Real California cheese.
If you're a homeowner with an adjustable rate mortgage, what happens to your monthly payment if the rates go up again? Well, if you have a $200,000 mortgage at 6% APR, a 1% increase in the APR will actually increase your monthly payments by 11%. That equals an extra monthly payment every year. Want peace of mind? Lock in a new low fixed rate loan from ditech.com, even if you have a credit problem. Log on to ditech.com or call 1-800-71-FIXED.
Open your door to the nut that's been famously fresh for 100 years. Planters.
greetings are different. The need to feel welcome is the same. You don't just stay here. You belong.
Here's another great idea from HGTV's Design on a Dime, brought to you by the Home Depot.
Hi, I'm Spencer Anderson from Design on a Dime. The secret to shopping for used furniture is knowing what to look for. Pay attention to what can't be changed, like shapes, sizes, and lines. If you like the basic piece, a coat of stain and the right fabric can work wonders. A thrift store deal becomes a treasure. For more great ideas, check out hgtv.com/DOD.
The Home Depot is giving you a good reason to decorate your ceiling.
The third one's perfect.
I love that one too.
Right now, save 20% off select ceiling fans and lighting. With so many styles from brands like Hampton Bay and Hunter, you're sure to find the perfect accent for your room. Only at the Home Depot.
You can do it. We can help.
Welcome back to Mission Organization. When Rob and Shelly Miller moved to their Minneapolis home, they thought the largest room in the house would make an ideal bedroom for their two eldest boys, playroom for all three kids, and command central for all the family files and photos. But that arrangement never really worked out for anyone. Now, this is wonderful. What little boy wouldn't love this room with the sports theme? They have room to run around and play in here. The colors are beautiful. How are you guys feeling in your new boys' room?
I'm very relaxed. I love it. I used to feel claustrophobic in here. It's great now.
Rob, how are the boys responding?
They like it a lot. They like it because we finally have room. We can do things in here now, so it's great.
Now, you got rid of a lot of furniture, and I see you finally have, I'm guessing, a place to hang things?
Yep.
Before, the old furniture took up a lot of floor space, but offered little storage. Now, the combination armoire and chest of drawers provides twice the room for clothes, both hanging and folded. This is so sweet, and I love the little balls up on top just reflecting the sports theme in here. Very nice.
Yeah.
And then I noticed behind me here,
there's lift up the robe.
More sports.
Yeah.
That's great.
Cool. They didn't have enough room to put their toys or clothes. Now I think we have plenty of room under the beds, on that armoire, the chest, the cubbies, the baskets. So they have plenty of room.
And now we have behind you what, Shelly?
Some bookcases that are storing books as well as the kids' Legos.
That's great, and it's all down on their level so they can
Yes.
actually reach everything. Before, the boys' books were hard to reach and toys were everywhere. Now, books are just a reach away and organized in a system the boys can keep up. And toys are hidden, but easily accessible.
Being that they're kids, I think that there's always a challenge for them to keep it up and neat. But I think the way it is right now, it's motivating for them to keeping it nice.
It might be a challenge on their part, but it's definitely going to stay this way.
I noticed you got rid of the filing couch. Congratulations. Do you miss it?
No, we're using it downstairs in our living room.
So you gave it a whole new life?
Yes.
Before, a giant sofa that doubled as a filing system dominated the corner. Now, there's plenty of room to read and play. And toy cubbies with bins keep toys organized and off the floor.
I feel relaxed when I walk into the room now instead of feeling stressed and feeling claustrophobic.
And this is your new filing cabinet as opposed to the filing couch?
Yes. Everything that was on the couch is now in these three drawers.
Before, files were piled on the couch, under baskets, toys, and clutter. Now, files are color-coded, organized by category, and easy to reach.
I walk in with exactly what I need to file, plop it in to wherever it needs to go, and then I'm done.
Rob, are you happy in your boys' new bedroom?
Yeah, I love it.
What was the biggest drawback before, and what's the biggest benefit now?
Well, we never had any room to do anything in here. Now I can come in here with them and we can, you know, like I say, if we want to read books, we can read books. If we want to play, we can play. We have room to do it. I love the boys' room. I think it's great. I can come in here and I can walk around. I can get a book and read to them if I want, and I don't have to worry about tripping over anything. It's wonderful.
I love these beds.
This is probably my favorite part of the room. The beds actually both have trundles for storage.
That is so smart. Rob, how does it feel to see what used to be just piles of stuff bursting out of everything?
It's great. It's great. I love this.
Thanks, Jennifer. It couldn't have been more perfect.
Thank you.